What was Stephen Douglas hoping to achieve with the Freeport Doctrine? Have you ever wondered how political decisions can shape the course of history? One such decision came from Stephen Douglas during a critical time in American history. So, what was Douglas hoping to achieve with the Freeport Doctrine? Let's break it down. Stephen Douglas aimed to reconcile his belief in popular sovereignty with the Supreme Court's controversial Dred Scott decision. This ruling stated that neither states nor territories could legally ban slavery. This effectively protected slavery in all United States territories. The Dred Scott decision was unpopular in many regions, including Illinois, where Douglas was running for re-election to the United States Senate in 1858. During the second Lincoln-Douglas debate in Freeport, Illinois, Douglas articulated the Freeport Doctrine. He stated that, despite the Supreme Court's ruling, the residents of a U.S. territory could effectively exclude slavery. How? By refusing to enact local laws that would support and enforce slavery. Since slavery required local legal and police support to exist, if the territorial legislature did not pass laws favorable to slavery, it could not be practically maintained. Douglas was trying to maintain his commitment to popular sovereignty. This principle held that settlers in a territory should decide for themselves whether to allow slavery. He wanted to sidestep the Supreme Court's ruling that seemed to limit that choice. By presenting this doctrine, Douglas hoped to appeal to both Northern voters who opposed the expansion of slavery and Southern voters who defended it. Essentially, he was trying to offer a middle ground that upheld local control over slavery issues, even with the federal judiciary's stance. Douglas aimed to preserve the Democratic Party's unity amid growing sectional tensions. In the broader context of the American Civil War's economic causes, the Freeport Doctrine was an attempt to manage the conflict between federal authority and popular sovereignty. This was a major political issue leading up to the war. However, the doctrine alienated Southern Democrats. It implied that territories could bypass the Supreme Court's protection of slavery. This contributed to the eventual split in the Democratic Party and the rising sectionalism that helped trigger the Civil War. So, Douglas's Freeport Doctrine was not just a political maneuver. It was a reflection of the deep divisions in America at the time. It highlighted the struggle between different economic interests and the fight over the future of slavery in the United States.